He's capable of doing that 5-year deal and now expecting to play a major role on a more consistent basis.
Well, he just got to, he's his worst enemy is his head. He just got to play, you know, and again, they're not going to run plays. There's ways he can score. He just has to unleash it.
David Roddy scores the first two for Atlanta. It is a makeshift starting 5 tonight. Well, already showed you all the injuries as Vucevic gets the first shot for the Bulls. It is David Roddy making his 2nd start of the year. Beat Krejci his 8th. Keaton Wallace the 2nd of his career.
Okay.
Roddy's got the first.
He can play. He can put the ball on the floor. He can shoot threes.
He's getting an opportunity here. And here comes Dyson Daniels, one of the regular starters along with Capella. Beat Krejci, David Roddy, and Keaton Wallace, the rookie out of UTSA, are all in the starting lineup tonight for Atlanta. Daniels reverses it home. 6-0 lead. Here comes Williams, and he's able to lay it in to get it.
Cannot play down to the level of competition.
They have had a tendency to do just that in the course of the year. This is not. It's a completely different Atlanta lineup. Capella misses that one. They had a victory last night over Phoenix, where Trae Young scored 43. And Onyeka Okongwu, who did not make the start tonight either,
They would have lost that for you.
Yep. Here's Keaton Wallace, Texas San Antonio. Kick out for Beat Krejci, the Czech Republic native. Vucevic had the position on Capella. Kobe White turns it over. That's the 3rd turnover in the first 2+ minutes for the Bulls. A sloppy start.
Well, that's been their Achilles heel, especially against these teams that they're clearly better than. They turn the ball over way too much.
Well, it's been a problem twice now in 2 losses to the New Orleans Pelicans, who have won 9 games, 2 against the Bulls. Here's Giddey, knifing inside for the top 2. These are 2 of the higher scoring teams in the NBA, 2 of the teams that give up the most points, and 2 of the highest pace teams in the league. Even without the normal rotation for Atlanta, the style seemingly is still intact. Here's Levine, 25 last night, and ended the 30-point streak at 6.
You got a majority in the second half.
They only had 2 points at halftime. 23 in the second half. Going to work over Capella. Vucevic had a mismatch on Krejci, but couldn't finish at the rim. Here's Keaton Wallace, playing for College Park, the Skyhawks in the NBA G League last year. Daniels can back now Sunday, Monday at Portland and at LA. This is the first time they're playing back-to-back in about 5 weeks. Here's Zach LaVine, the ball fake, the drive. Vucevic taps it in.
Good job. No one's boxing him out. Good job getting to that offensive glass.
25 double-doubles for Vucevic this year. Another one last night. Again, a good chunk of that came early. Capella works inside.
I don't think I've ever seen him shoot a jumper.
90% of his points come in the paint. That's the highest rate in the league. We talked about David Roddy. We've seen him a handful of times as Giddey was out of bounds and the Bulls have turned it over. Who's coming off the best game arguably of his entire career.
And Roddy's a former football player.
Yeah, so big-time athlete.
Big-time athlete. So don't be caught off guard by his ability to play this game.
Krejci with
points in the paint. 10 of their 13 in the paint. Only shot 3 threes.
Here comes Giddey driving, that time on Wallace, the rookie. Krejci off to Capella at the last moment, but he missed the point-blank range shot.
Nice play by Krejci.
Comes Levine. Vucevic trying to work inside against Capella, both of them born in Switzerland. Off the deflection, Giddey got it back. Here's Williams driving it. Williams blocked by Daniels, who's having just a fabulous defensive season. He's probably going to be all defense this year. He's leading the league in steals by a wide margin. There's a 3 by Wallace.
Especially on the defensive end, Warren, he'd be getting the most improved.
That's a great ball. There's Giddey's. Phillips with
the rebound.
Yeah.
You know, Julian Phillips, they don't run plays for him, but he always finds a way to get in there and score. With him and Buzelis.
Capella the hook, rebound Giddy.
Capella's not the same without Trae Young. Trae Young does a great job of setting him up. All he has to do is just go dunk it.
Yeah.
Single time that shot goes up, they've got to hit the glass. You're 1 and 2. Your point guard and shooting guard have to get back to the full balance.
Ayo Dosunmu is on for the first time after missing 10 games with that right calf strain. Checked by Krejci and Phillips. Rebound Dosunmu, who last played on December the 23rd. That's when he hurt that calf against the Bucks here in Chicago. Turnover number 6. Here comes Bogdanovic. Roddy elevates, hangs, no, and a tap 7 for him. Largest lead at 8. Good defense by Roddy on Dosunmu that time. Daniels and Giddy, the Australian Olympic teammates. Good friends. Levine dives, Levine scores. And a steal by Zach. Bench to Levine. Whipped it inside from Kobe White is in. Here is Levine. Tough step back. Vucevic, White, Levine, Phillips, and Dosunmu. Krejci, Okongwu, Daniels, Garrison Matthews, who hit 5 threes last night, and Bogdanovic. Daniels left it just short. Levine on the push. Dosunmu ahead of the field, and he looks fresh.
There you go.
After the Bulls trailed by 8, just a solid on-ball defender. Garrison Matthews on the drive with White on the backside defending.
Defense by Kobe.
Here comes Dosunmu all the way downhill again.
Yeah, they definitely. He pushes the ball up the floor.
8-0 run for the Bulls in a minute after they trailed by 8. And White knocks it away from Garrison Matthews. We see, well, that's tossed away looking for Wallace. Vucevic picks him up. Late in the clock, the kick. First shot in the NBA out of Bowling Green State, where he played 154 games. His first shot goes for a 3 in the league. Congratulations to Daquan Plowden. Around the G League the last couple of years, but playing in an NBA game for the very first time. Levine, no. Tap by Okongwu to Bogdanovic. Dosunmu has the assignment on Bogdan, who's always played well against Chicago. Floats it inside for Okongwu, over his fellow USC Trojan Vucevic. Levine another rebound, and he quickly starts the break. Comes right back with it. And whistling a foul. Smith needs help. Terry drives it. That's a tough take.
That's what you have to do if you're Zealous, Patrick Williams. You see Julian Phillips, 2 putbacks.
Okongwu, good wraparound pass, and Daquan
Making most of his minutes.
Smith.
Right now they got 11 bench points for the Bulls.
Wallace, no. Dosunmu's got a couple of those buckets off the bench. Terry drives and lost it, recovered it. Somebody's got to come to the ball. White finally makes himself available. Phillips pick and roll. The kick to Dosunmu. Smith the fake. Lets the clear happen. And Okongwu. Back pass by Smith. That's the 7th turnover of the opening period for the Bulls. Bogdanovic, tough drive, but too strong. Phillips was there to close out some of that space. Good minutes from Julian Phillips in this first quarter. No Lonzo Ball tonight. Here's Phillips. Ball on the backside of a back-to-back, not playing. He'll be back on Friday. Wallace slips a little bit, but his all-star voting presented by AT&T. 3rd game of this entire season. Issue, some inflammation. Here is White. Good rotation. Dosunmu's open. And the rebound to Okongwu. Hawks can go 2 for 1. DeAndre Hunter was scratched with a left foot issue before last night's game. Wallace, another one.
Dance there for a second.
Dosunmu needs help.
Everybody's got to come to the ball. Everybody's on the other side of the court, so that's a turnover.
Yeah, that almost leads to a turnover. Smart play by Smith just to tip into safety. does look a little out of sorts. That was a heck of a pass.
That's a great pass. It's a nice pass by Kobe White and a good cut by Julian. He's having a good game here.
And he scores that rebound right there. Smith, Terry, and White. Plowden, Roddy, Okongwu, Wallace, and Matthews for Atlanta. Without those three we mentioned. And Zachary Rizachet, who's averaging 10 a game in his rookie year, left adductor issue. That's the first game he's missed all year for Atlanta. Larry Nance has been out for a little bit. Kobe Buffkin's got a shoulder issue. Wallace takes it in. Terry deterred defensively. Smith clears the rebound.
Bulls right now plus 10 on rebounds.
White, tough shot. There you go. Draws the Plowden foul.
Friday, January 31st.
Bench. Tied again.
Assist.
A 7-minute stretch.
They're probably going to bring him along slowly. They always err on precaution.
Soft tissue.
Turnover.
Hawks starting a 3-game road trip tonight. We'll be at Boston on Saturday and then at the Knicks on Monday. Bulls have one more in this homestand on Friday. Another turnover, their 9th. Terry threw that one away.
Matt has had success against Boston this year.
Beat him in that NBA Cup game, that upset. I think, was that without Trae Young? Here is Matthews. That won't go. Good contest by Buzelis, who leaks out. Wallace did a nice job of leaping in the air and deflecting that outlet feed. Matthews another try and a foul on his 6th year. He's usually out there to shoot.
Two of these guys on your team that can make three. Milwaukee has AJ Green is an excellent shooter.
There's White over Wallace. Loose ball to right. High school quarterback, got a lot of FBS offers. We were talking about it, Stace.
Colorado.
All-state high school quarterback in Colorado, ended up playing basketball for Colorado State. It is White, no, rebound Capella. Bulls still yet to lead in this game. Matthews for three. Rebound Buzelis. Up there with Giddey. Here comes Williams. Stops in his tracks. This is the 3. Smith was able to punch it away. White was able to get it to him. Capella with the block.
Oh, wow.
Bulls wanted a goaltend call. Matthews lobs it. Full Plowden who lays it in.
You should be making like a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
No, because this is a remarkable comeback.
Capella closes out Smith, who drives and readjusts as Krejci came over for the defense. Krejci, Roddy, Wallace, Daniels, Capella, their makeshift starting 5 back out there. Daniels to Roddy. Everybody popping that ball, and it's Wallace with another good.
Bulls on the string that time, moving around, and they kept finding the open man, making the extra pass. That's how you move that ball around.
Wallace had made 13 threes all year. He's made 3 in this first half. Again, getting the opportunity tonight. The rookie Buzelis can't connect. Rebound Capella.
Bulls are now 1 of 8.
Oh boy, Krejci beats everybody down the floor.
I didn't even attack for them.
He did spend some time with the Minnesota team.
Oh, that's a steal. Oh, wow.
Wallace. Oh, wow. Still in.
Team.
Yep.
Trae Young is getting some steals. I mean, they do a good team effort.
Yep. Only the Thunder average more. Thunder average 11. Hawks average 10 a game. Obviously, Daniels is the main on-ball defender. Tough shot for Williams, and Keaton Wallace another rebound.
Bulls are 0 for 7 here in the quarter.
Wallace gets it to rim home. How about Keaton? His previous career high was 14. And it's 15 straight for Atlanta.
This is what you worry about.
Buzelis
Out
Yep.
with the Bulls. They have a tendency to play down to the level of competition.
Good ball movement. Roddy had it blocked by Buzelis. Top 5 amongst the rookies this year in shot blocks. 31 of them now. Here comes Giddey. Daniels is on Levine. Wallace a little bit smaller than Giddey. Giddey kicks it. Buzelis shoots it. Capella his 5th rebound. Roddy. Back to Beat.
+7 bench points like that.
And that big first quarter when they needed a spark. Now, of course, the Bulls were outscored in the fourth quarter of the last meeting, 50-25. And ended up blowing what was a 17-point lead. Atlanta came back to win that one. Good cut by Buzelis, good feed by Levine, good finish. As we approach the halfway point of the second, Carter checking Daniels now. With Dosunmu, Levine, Vucevic, Buzelis, a lineup that has not been used very often this year. Bogdanovich, lob, Capella could not finish it.
Capella's struggling tonight around the basket.
You know how Young is. He delivers those great passes on those lobs for Capella. They're such a good two-man duo. That's one of the elements that they're missing among several with Young and the rest of the crew sideline. Vucevic.
Good job this year if you watch him from afar. He's really much more relaxed. He's got 2 kids now. And some of these younger guys, I got a chance to talk to him last time they were here. And he said the game slowed down for him. He doesn't have to do everything now. He's got a lot of good players. He's a nice backup. Carter changes when those kids become the focal point. And anger that you play with when you don't have kids.
I would imagine you lose a little edge, but you gain a little bit of peace.
Yes.
Especially if, like, you don't have a good game. Zach's talked about that when he had a bad game after he had Saint. He'd go home and be like, all right, whatever. We'll bounce back because this is more.
Nice move.
Good job.
Handle the ball. That's one of the things I've been saying about him all year long. He's just not a big kid that can't do anything. He's got skills.
Oh, wow. Carter has gotten beat twice. Daniels has 11 now. Vucevic to Carter. Fakes the 3 on Plowden. Steps back for a 3. Rebound Okongwu's coming off a career best 21 rebounds. Bogdanovich, no. Nice rebound by Matas Buzelis.
One of the things Quinn Snyder is getting a chance to see Daniels play the point.
Yeah.
Because Trae Young normally has the ball in his hands a lot. And Daniels plays off the ball. But this is an opportunity to see what he does, controlling the tempo of the team.
Oh, tough try by Carter. Vucevic. I think
you're bending over.
Yeah, but Vucevic ends up getting that.
Yeah, that could have been a foul on him.
9 boards now for Vucevic. Here's Matthews. And I think
Blue Demon.
Here's Okongwu, left it short. Vucevic the rebound. Snyder, of course, played at Duke. He's a Blue Devil for Coach Mike Krzyzewski. Ended up coaching there with him. Nice drive by Levine.
Bulls 36 points in the paint to 24.
Bulls are 1 of 10 from 3, but they've done most of their damage inside. Here's Daniels. Good defense by Buzelis and forces Daniels to leave it short.
He stayed tall and kept the body on him.
White steps out. That is the 11th to G League Ignite alums, Buzelis and Daniels. Okongwu gets bumped by Levine and a foul. Okongwu, when he got some time in the final week of the season last year. Okongwu staying as a bench player tonight. Wallace, who's having a fabulous game with 15 points, 4 assists. There's Daniels. Okongwu floats it right.
He got 14 fast break points.
Vucevic. Rebound Krejci. Bogdanovich turns and shoots. And a rebound to Wallace. One of the smaller players on the floor at 6'3". He kicks to Krejci. Exchanges with Wallace, and he ties his career. 3 for 3, though, from downtown, and 18 points for Wallace, who's had a 4 or 3-point game this season. Vucevic gets this shot. Oh, Daniels did it again. Knocked that away from Levine. And on the run out, Dyson Daniels got fouled by Kobe White. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Daniels has stole 2 points for 39 in Moline, Illinois. Krejci, lob up top for Okongwu.
This has been a team of runs right now for Atlanta. 15-point run, 15-0, and 11.
There's Vucevic.
He needs to be inside.
Bulls have done most of their damage on the interior tonight. Backdoor, Daniels again. He's just sliding through the defense. Bogdanovich airballed that one, though. Minute to play. Here comes Levine. Kick to White. That's a 3. There's the second. A lot of cuts, but that time the pass wayward into the hands of Dosunmu. And needs help. Williams. And it was not good. Top two steal team. And Daniels the best of the bunch in the league.
And he's had games where he's had 5 or 6 steals in the game.
That's 7 or 8, yeah. That is completely shorthanded. And the Bulls have allowed nearly 60 and have not cracked 50. It's a bad showing. I know it's a back-to-back. They played too. They're playing tonight on a back-to-back after traveling. Kongwu to Krejci, to Daniels to Bogdanovich. Just enough separation. He's coming up short.
Oh, no.
And 3 Bulls unable to corral it, and Kongwu gets the 2 points.
Fresh bodies out there.